Hello. Welcome back. So I looked up how to evolve Spritzy and I had to do an online trade with it holding the sachet which I had from the Skiddo side quest. Anyway, the one that got traded to me just happened to be the exact same level mine was at. But it looks like the moveset's a bit different. But I'm going to just keep pretending this is the same one that I caught at the farmer's market way back when. And then, which was pretty good. So I think this is an improved version of the moveset I had, just swapped Psy Beam with Psychick. And then I think I'm only gonna do some side missions today on the video, and then on my own time I'll work on the Royale. So let's get out of here. Probably should have gone the other way. I don't have you. Nice. I almost missed that. So the only one of those monkeys that I need now is Panseer. Let's go up to the roof. I don't think I have one of those. I didn't look. Nope, so... oh well. Alright. You know, it's my dream to open a Furfru salon with my Scyther someday. Do you know much about Furfru? It's a really fluffy Pokemon whose fur can be trimmed into all sorts of fun styles. It'd be amazing if my Scyther could learn the proper technique for trimming Furfru. To do that, my Scyther would first need to master a move called Slash. I'm thinking the best way to learn would be to copy someone who's already mastered it. Maybe you can have your Pokemon show us how it's done? All you need to do is use Slash on the substitute doll right over there. Huh. Absol can learn Slash, right? Yeah. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Wow, what a well-executed Slash. Okay, now that we've seen how to do it, let's give it a go, Scyther. Oh, that was perfect. I knew you could do it. Now you can handle Furfru trims for sure. That would be really scary to get a haircut done by a scyther. Couldn't have gotten this far without your handy demonstration. Thank you. With that, I'll go ahead and open up our salon for business. Stop by if you ever feel like giving your frou-frou a fresh new trim. Well, I don't have one of those. Alright, I need to fix Absol's moves. Just for some coverage, I'll do aerial ace. And then there's one. Okay, wrong one. Alright, so there's the guy I need to talk to for my next side quest. Now, how to get there? Hey friend, bird Pokemon come in all shapes and sizes. We all know that, right? But Pidgey, Pidgeotto, and Pidgeot will always have a special place in my heart. I even joined the delivery company I'm working for because their logo is a bird Pokemon. Though it's a Talonflame, not a Pidgeot or anything. Pidgeot in its evolutionary line can use the move Fly, you know. It's a pretty amazing move. Want to taste the power of the move Fly for my bird Pokemon? Sure. This one's just a battle. I know you'll fall in love with Pidgeot and the rest once you face them. Shall we battle then? Alright, first up is Pidgey. Fly high into the sky, my feathered friend. You know what trainer class that I always used to love and really miss is the bird keepers. In Heart Gold and Soul Silver especially, they were like so cute. I may have had a bit of a crush on the bird keepers. Ouch. It's a bit of a bummer that they now have jobs. Mega Evolve. Probably don't have to. Ouch. Well, that was a waste of a Mega. That was a bit more difficult than I expected. What a rude way to be brought back to Earth. If I lost that one, but my bird Pokemon put on a great show, right? I bet you were impressed. The rest of Lumiose will be too once I've spread the good word on about how awesome Pidgeot is. Someday I'll even get my company to swap their logo from a Talonflame to a Pidgeot. You'll see. Alright, what else can we do? Well, I should heal next, so let's do this one over by this Pokemon Center. I still haven't found the Stone Emporium, have I? I may just look it up at some point. Get rid of that pin. Froakie! Feast your eyes on this. It's our masterpiece, our greatest, hardest ever scaffolding course. And the current record holder for clearing this course the quickest is that wild Froakie over there. Look at that smug face. It's got "I'm faster than you" slouches written all over it. You've got to show that Froakie what humans are capable of, kid. Help me bring it down a peg. If you can clear this course in 30 seconds or less, then that Froakie will have to admit you're good. Froakie's one of those Pokemon that I didn't care for until the anime. Ready to give the course a go? You've got to try clearing it in 30 seconds or less. Let's do it. This will probably take me a few tries. This is just a warm-up round. Oh, that was a lot easier than I expected, because I was not rushing at all. You did it, kid. You showed that Froakie just how capable humans are. Or did you? We're not done yet yet, I'm afraid. The gauntlet is still long before you. Froakie's probably over at the next stage of our greatest, hardest ever scaffolding course already. I'll be waiting for you there. Alright. Alright. Oh, so it's right around the corner. Not even around the corner. Hello. Ready to give stage 2 of Surf's best ever scaffolding course a go? The goal is 40 seconds. Alright. That's the spirit. Time to show off your skills once more. Okay. Oof. Twenty seconds. Piece of cake. You did it! And one more. Amazing, you're the star of the scaffolding courses. Or are you? Your gauntlet still isn't over yet. One more challenge lies ahead. Froggy's probably over at the final stage of our greatest, hardest ever scaffolding course already. So I'll be waiting for you there, Star. Alright. When I wish I could crawl into a hole and simply disappear, but I can't find a hole to crawl into, that's the perfect time for the move dig. Thanks. I've seen this course before. Ready to give stage 3 of Surf's best ever scaffolding course a go? The goal is 50 seconds. Alright. Do I dare sprint across those bridges? What? Okay. Oops. Did I mess up? Okay. Ah! Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna make it. Time's up. Ooh, now that's a shame. You didn't make it before running out of time. Please never give up. Not permanently, anyway. The greatest of heights are still waiting for you. I feel like once I complete this, I'll have Froakie join my team. So I want to do it. And I think I was on the right track. What? Okay. The rotoglide is kind of hard to control. Okay. You did it! Look at you, kid. You dashed right across that scaffolding like some kind of ninja master. Through the magic of scaffolding courses, you and Froakie have built a special sort of bond. You should have it join your team. I'll have it join my box. I do like the Froakie line, thanks to the anime, but actually using it, I didn't. I didn't like using Greninja. And you also deserve a reward from me for that impressive speedrunning performance. You're really something, showing off as much agility as a speedy Pokemon like Froakie. I hope you'll make it to the top of every last one of our scaffolding courses with your new pal. Alright, so I have all 3 Kalos starters. There are no nearby things, but down here, there's a lot of them. So let's go to this Pokemon Center and go to town. Let's see. Hello. Do you know Ekans, the slithery snake Pokemon? Where does its tail start? Does it have a really long body or a really long tail? Or is it all body? Maybe I can figure it out if I see one up close. My mom says Pokemon in wild zones aren't safe to go near. But it'd be safe to get a real good look at one of your Pokemon, right? If you catch an Ekans, can you show it to me? I believe I have one. Wrong button. Let's put Chestnut in the box. Oh my gosh, an Ekans, you brought one for me. Thank you so much. Hi Ekans, do you mind if I pet you? I think the yellow part is the body and then the rest of it is tail. So it has a short body and a really long tail. I'll be careful. Oh wow, it's kinda soft after all. Oh, and its scales are all slippery. You know, the #1 thing I've learned about Ekans? It's really cute. It's pretty cute. That was a cute little dance. I'm so happy I got to see Ekans up close. It was super interesting. One day I'm gonna catch an Ekans of my own, then I can learn even more about it. But I don't get to know when she thinks the body ends and the tail starts. You know what? I'll let it run around with me for a bit. There we go. That looks kind of cool. Snakes are pretty neat. So the pin's gone. Giant Weedle have been devouring the plants in this beautiful garden recently. To make matters worse, there's a big one too. It's an alpha weedle, I think. I've chased the pests away so many times, but they keep coming back. I suppose it's a testament to how healthy and beautiful I've kept the greenery here. But still. Maybe if someone could catch the alpha weedle instead of chasing it away, the other weedle would stop coming back as well. I beg you, please catch that alpha weedle while it's around here during the day. Alright. Should be easy enough. If only can get behind it. Oh. I didn't want to battle it. I was hoping to just throw a quick ball and call it a day. I definitely don't want to use Ekans. It's level 45. Well, bummer. Do I just get to immediately try again? I do. I see you successfully caught that giant pest. My dear plants should be safe now. I'm relieved, and yet I feel a little empty inside. Could it be that those weedle wormed their way into my heart? Say, young trainer, I don't suppose you'd let me have the alpha weedle. Sure, it's yours. I never appreciated it before, but this weedle has such a magnificent poison stinger. We may have fought over it eating my plants, but that's just proof of my green thumb. From now on, I'll have this weedle guard my plants, and I'll feed it choice leaves in return. Thank you for all your help, young trainer. No problem. Hit this Pokeball, and then we can move on to the next one. Let's go here first. Let's have Aromatisse come with me. I haven't had it out since it evolved. I hope it's not super slow like the rest of my team now. It's mostly keeping pace. Oh, excellent timing. I can tell you're a trainer, and a talented one at that. We've got a knack for battling ourselves, especially since we switched up our battle tactics. We've been on a crazy winning streak. What's the secret to our success, you ask? Why? Status moves, of course. Status moves boost your Pokemon's strength. And they weaken your opponents, too. Expert battlers like us know better than to just dish out damage non-stop. You'll see what we mean soon enough. if you're brave enough to take on our status moves, we'll gladly battle you. Alright. I'm ready. Got Aromatisse out. Are you all limbered up and ready to battle? Yep, let's go, go, go! My Pokemon specialize in status moves that boost their stats. The longer our battle lasts, the more we'll drive your team into a corner. Riolu's not part steel, right? It's just fighting at this point. Piece of cake. Sorry, I'm a little over-leveled. No, but our winning streak! You totally wrecked our winning streak. Hold on, we're not out of the game yet. If I win, that means our streak is still unbroken. It's my turn now. I won't let you put an end to our perfect string of victories. Oh, but I will. If I beat you, our winning streak can keep going. Are you ready to begin? Let's go, go, go. My Pokemon specialize in status moves that lower the opponent's stats. That's right, get ready to watch your Pokemon's usual power go flying out the window. Let me guess, Sticky Web? You're not even using the... You didn't use a single stat lowering move. Piece of cake. No, even my status moves couldn't change this outcome. I can't believe our status moves weren't enough to beat you. My Pokemon powered themselves up and everything. And my Pokemon powered yours down. No, they didn't. Why wasn't that enough to win? So I'm like several levels higher. Could you give us some advice? What should we do to be better trainers? Train them well? That's what I did. Well said. Raising and lowering stats are valid strategies, but they're not surefire ways to win, I suppose. Thanks for a valuable lesson. There's so much we still have to learn about Pokemon battles. Agreed. Thank you so much, Mystery Trainer. I'm so glad we could battle you. Alright. Let's go to this one next. I think it's gonna be down here. It's a lot of Binacle. Look at all those Binacle. I just want to go for a ride in my beloved boat, but they're blocking my way. I don't mean to boast, but my boat's the best, but now I can't even climb aboard. That's why I need your help. Can you chase off those blasted Binacle for me? Sure thing. I'll chase him off. our first horde battle. And probably only. Alright. Way to go, Aromatisse. Thanks a lot for getting rid of those Binacle. Can I get a ride in your boat? Huh? They're back to blocking my beautiful boat? My boat's not for ferrying around a bunch of Binacle, you know. Wait, do you all actually want to get on my boat? Alright then, let me get it ready. Climb aboard, you boat-loving Binacle. Aren't Binacle water Pokemon? Can they swim? And if so, how? These Binacle are having a blast aboard my beautiful boat. Yeah, looks like fun. You should take it for a spin with them. Alright. Is that as zoomed out as I can get? Let's see. Let's let out Absol. Because I know it can keep up with me as long as I don't run too fast. I think I want to go down this way, I think. Alright. Lumio City is just bursting with Pokemon. Don't you think it's wonderful? After hearing how folks here live in harmony with Pokemon, I just had to visit and see for myself, and I'm so glad I did. When it comes to getting along with Pokemon though, I could give the city a run for its money. See my two cuties here? They were a Cleffa and a Baneri when I first became their trainer. We've been traveling together ever since, and thanks to that they were able to evolve into Clefairy and Lopunny. See, these Pokemon don't evolve unless they're really friendly with their trainer. But here's an idea, why don't we have a battle? That way I can show you just how close I am with my dear Pokemon. I did not know that Lopunny was a friendship evolution. Let me know when you're in the mood for a battle, alright? I'm always in the mood for a battle. Let me get... Let's get Blastoise out. Oh, I should probably put Chestnut back on my team, huh? I like her dress. Her skirt. What am I using Hydro Pump for? I got Flash Cannon. But, oh well. Clearly you are very good friends with your own Pokemon as well. Dear me, it looks like we lost. You and your Pokemon were really working great. We're really working as a perfect team. You might even be just as friendly with your Pokemon as I am with mine. Oh, but speaking of my Pokemon, my two cuties must be feeling pretty down after losing to you. But some quality relaxation time here at the cafe should cheer them up in no time. You know that's a great thing to do, right? Spending time at cafes with your Pokemon helps you deepen your bonds and become close friends. Make sure to try it out with your own darling Pokemon, won't you? Oh, I have been. Soothe Bell, that's a fitting item to get. Alright. Let me get Chestnut back. What cafe is this? Cafe Rolo. Nothing right now. But I might be back on my own time. Alright. Let's see, was it this way I want to go? Away from the tower. Is this a cafe? It's one that I already have registered. Oh, going the wrong way. There we go. It's a weird looking slowpoke. Don't think it's from around here. Bingo! I smell a Lumiose local. I mean, I moved here like 2 weeks ago. I mean, bonjour. Sorry to bother you, mate, but you wouldn't happen to have a slowpoke, would you? I don't think I do. The slowpoke back home in Galar have a yellow head and tail like this dapper chap here. But I hear they look different in other regions. And lucky for me, I also hear that wild slowpoke have started popping up in Lumiose lately. I'm only here on holiday for a little while, so I'm keen to get hold of a local slowpoke while I can. If you have one on you, would you trade it for my Galarian slowpoke? I don't know if I have one. Let's take a look. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. But if I find one, I'll let you know. Alright, next mission. Well, there's a whole lot down here. So someone inside must have a side quest. None of these guys. Hi there, I'm a specialist in restoring Pokemon fossils. Did you know that the Stone Emporium here in Lumiose has 2 varieties of fossil for sale? There's the jaw fossil and the sail fossil. I've had my eye on them for a while now, but I I just can't decide which one to get. Would you mind picking one out for me to break the deadlock? Choose whichever you like. $20,000! I could just take the money and run. Once you've bought either a jaw fossil or a sail fossil, please bring it back here. Just so you know, the Stone Emporium is over on Vernal Avenue. Okay. Alright. Have I been there? Huh. I guess it was already registered on my map. And I'll hit those other side missions on the way back to the lab, I think. I'm gonna go with the jaw fossil because I have used Amora before. Not for too long, but $100,000 is a lot of money. And if style really is a thing in this game, then the price should go down once I become more stylish. Hopefully. Hey there, I'm a color contacts designer. Maybe you've even used some of my designs? The thing is, I've been stuck in a bit of a creative rut recently. I guess you'd call it a slump. I need something to get my creativity flowing. I need inspiration through change, and I think I know exactly what I need to see. Mega Evolution! Mega Evolution is the definition of change. I need to see the power it brings to Pokemon. In particular, I want to see Mega Camerupt. I bet its powerful eruptions will blast me with ideas. And so I have to ask you, do you think you could show me a Mega Camerupt in battle? Sure. When I eventually get one. If I eventually get one. It's not one. Oh my, we meet again. Remember me? I'm the perfumer who creates fragrances using materials from Pokemon. You found me at a good time. I've had another idea for a new perfume. This time I'd like to try using fresh snow that Vanillite produced with her breath. Vanillite are so white and fluffy, just like ice cream cones. I'm awfully curious to find out what sort of scent they have. So if you could bring me a Vanillite, I'd be very grateful. Please and thank you. Alright. Oh, you've brought a Vanillite. Thanks so much. I'll go ahead and take a pinch of snow then. Gosh, that's cold. Well, Vanillite do exhale air at minus 58 degrees Fahrenheit, so that makes sense. Regular snow doesn't have its own scent, but I feel like Pokemon snow might just surprise us. Vanillite's pretty cute. Let's find out, shall we? My Vanillite perfume is all finished. Turns out, Vanillite snow has a softly sweet aroma. Who'd have thought? Just a sniff of this aroma is enough to send a cool feeling through you. It's quite mysterious. Oh, I just realized. This could be a huge hit in tropical areas like the Alola region. I'm seeing all sorts of possibilities. Pokemon perfumes have such potential, don't they? Let's work on them together again soon. Well, Leaf Stone. Glad I didn't waste my money at the Stone Emporium. Look over there. Do you see that mound of dirt? I think a wild Pokemon's made its nest there. The problem is it's preventing anyone from using the Holovator. Can you chase that Pokemon away? I feel a little bad for it, but we don't really have a choice. Diggersby. I don't think I'm a huge fan of its cry. Ugh. I'm not really a huge fan of Diggersby in general. But I need it for my Pokédex, so... So that nest belonged to a Diggersby, huh? That makes sense, actually. A Diggersby probably could dig its way here from the Wild Zone. Anyway, thanks for sorting that out. Now we can all use the Holovator. Don't worry about Diggersby's holes. I filled it up while you were battling. That was fast. And now you can reach the rooftop too. It's got a great view of the tower. Check it out sometime. Alright, let's get a fossil. Welcome back. Did you buy one of the fossils? Okay, there it is. I'll restore it right away. Just wait here just a second. It's cute. Voila! The Pokemon restored from the jaw fossil is Tyrant! Teeny tiny little arms. On reflection, I think you should be the one to raise this Tyrant. You were very kind to carry out my odd request. That makes you a trustworthy trainer in my book. Alright. If you bring me more fossils or even some amber, I'll gladly restore them for you anytime. Alright. Let's go over here. And I'll let Vanillite out of its ball. Give it a chance to run around with me for a bit. Where do you even get Furfrou? I haven't seen it in any of the wild zones. I'm on maintenance duty and I take my duty very seriously. But gee, am I ever thirsty. I wish I had something to drink. Oh, sorry kid. I'm afraid I can't let you use this elevator till I'm done with its maintenance. I have some lemonade. I have a lot of lemonade, but I'm gonna give you my one and only soda pop. Oh, that does look awfully refreshing. What? I can have a drink? Gee, thanks. Well, if you really want to use the elevator, I guess I can let you use it. Ah, that was refreshing. I'm impressed you were able to talk and drink at the same time. Alright. I want to find the cafe from the old film with Diantha. Is Diantha gonna be in this game? Good enough. Can probably get one more side mission in before night falls. You know, I've come to a certain conclusion when it comes to Pokemon types. It's that normal is the greatest type. After all, normal type Pokemon have almost no weaknesses. Using normal types basically sets you up to have an advantage against any other opponent. I've traveled all over this world and battled against all kinds of Pokemon, so I know what I'm saying. How about I prove my theory to you in battle? When you're ready to help me prove that I'm right, say the word. Alright, I'm ready. I'm going to prove to you that normal types are the greatest of all. You ready for that? My Pokemon are all normal type. They should be any other type you throw at them. I don't know why I didn't start with Hydro Pump. Right, normal types aren't normally known for clinching a victory, are they? They're pretty good defensively, but not offensively. I guess it's unavoidable that a trainer has to care about tight matchups after all. But you see, I just can't remember them all. There are too many types and combinations. It's impossible. Come on, admit it. You haven't memorized every possible type matchup either, have you? I know most of them. Then you really are one amazing trainer. But I think I'll stick with normal types. They may not be the greatest, but at least they're adaptable to all kinds of situations. Though there is one type that normal type moves are completely ineffective against, the dreaded ghost type. If only normal type moves worked on ghost types, then my team would be ready for any opponent. You can learn Foresight or Odor Sleuth. Then you'll be golden. Alright. Okay. Right. I saw it. A shiny Mareep right here in Wild Zone 1. It was a totally different color than usual. That has to be a shiny Pokemon, right? But was it really a shiny Mareep, or were my eyes playing tricks on me? At this rate, I won't be able to sleep tonight no matter how many Mareep I count. Please, you need to help me. If you see a shiny Mareep in Wild Zone 1, please let me know. It's a tall order. But it's gotta be like a... guaranteed or like close to guaranteed interaction, right? Or encounter. Ouch. Alright, let's try that again. Can't believe I just died to a Mareep. Can I be healed at the Pokemon Center like the Pokemon? Is that what happened? Alright. Now, does this girl want me to catch the shiny Mareep? Or just see it? Guess I'll get... Let's do Great Balls. Let's have my Pokemon out and ready to go. Perfect timing. Okay. No sign of a shiny, but I did find a really big one. I guess that doesn't count though, huh? That's not a shiny. There's just not really anywhere else in Wild Zone 1 to even look. Alright, well I want to do one more side quest, so let's go over here. And then I'll probably end the episode and do some, battling on my own. Another Holovator. This Holovator's refusing to work. Maybe it's not getting enough power. I bet a good blast from an extra shocking move would get it up and running. If only I had a Zaptastic Pokemon like Kanari's Electros. Well, I don't have an Electros, but Um, does Flaffy count as, or Thundershock count as extra shocking? Maybe if I use it as a plus move. Whoa, the Holovator's working. It must be because you hit it with that Zaptastic move. I was in a real bind since I didn't know how I'd provide that power. Guess my work here is done. Well, go on. If you want to use a Holovator, it's all yours. You're welcome. Alright. Well, that was probably worth it. Alright. Well, I'm gonna call it there. Anyway, thanks for watching. I know I didn't really make any progress, but I like doing the side missions. They're kind of fun and cute. So, maybe next episode there will be a bit more action. Anyway, see you next time.